Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general love and relationship reading for Aquarius from the 2nd to the 15th of September 2019. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you'd like a personal reading that resonates more with your circumstances, then please go to my website jessmud.co.uk and book a reading. I've put the decks that I'm using in the description box, and I put in links to Amazon and eBay, so please follow these links to view the decks or even buy the decks. And don't forget to watch my video series on simple energy healing remedies, as well as my deck walkthrough series and the new series that I will be doing on gemstones and crystals. You'll find those very, very interesting. So like, share, subscribe if these messages resonate with you. And I'm starting off with this general energy read, and I'm using the Dream Power Tarot for that. And the first card is lightning, and so this is about, you can see this building's on fire, so there's some kind of news that might come in for you. This is almost like the Tower card, so something coming in that's going to disrupt or cause a lot of havoc, really. Very enlightening piece of information, but also it might cause a little bit of distress, or maybe even a lot of distress. So something coming to light, some information that might cause an argument, it might cause some problems over there. Below it, you've got the Heart card over there, and this is about love. So it is within that relationship that things are coming to light, and this might be something that's a bit disheartening, whatever this information is. You've got the Eye over there, so this is about needing to use your intuition to sort through problems, following your gut instincts, and keeping your eyes open. You can see the third eye is open over here, but the other eyes are shut. So there might be something that you're not seeing, and maybe this is the thing that is going to be coming to light. So some kind of information being exposed that's going to cause a little bit of distress there. Now in the past, you've got the Tree and the Nudity. So it's about, you've been in something stable. You've been building foundations with that, and it might be a relationship that has been growing quite a bit with this tree. You might have a family with this person, or you're putting down roots with this person, really. But for some reason or the other, you're feeling very vulnerable. You've got the Nudity card over here, and you're looking at why, she's staring into this fountain. This is about her emotions. So feeling a bit emotional. There's an ending of cycles over there with that last phase of the moon. So something coming to an end. You might be feeling a bit low. There might be some kind of emotional problems going around there. You can see these two statues are separated, and they might be you might be going through some kind of separation at this particular moment, and maybe this relationship you might be growing apart. And maybe this is the reason why you are feeling very vulnerable. You're feeling, very exposed within this relationship. So, going into the future, you've got the Teeth and you've got the Gift. Now, the teeth, there's two mouths here, and one has got fangs and the other one is a smile. It's about confidence, with this smile. But it also could be that this person could be lying to you. So maybe this is what the information is that is coming to light. They might be smiling and pretending everything is okay, but in actual fact they're doing things that are not to your best interests, because you've got a lot of fangs, so something that's detrimental to you. So just be careful, be on the watch out. So this person may not be what they seem to be. You've got the Gift over here, so there is some kind of information or insight coming in. So whatever this news is going to give you a lot of insight into how to handle this particular situation. So those are the energies for those 2 weeks. So I'm going to draw some cards from the Nouveau Tarot, and this is for the main read. Okay, you've got the Temperance card over here. So you're trying to look at your previous experience. You're trying to get balance within your relationship. You're trying to use your previous experience or whatever you've learned to try and handle the situation. You might even be getting a lot of advice from people around you. Certainly got the Strength card below it. So you are, using all your power or going deep within you to try and get that strength. You might be spending a lot of time as well by yourself. You can see her sitting, by this tree alone there. So, you are trying to sort some problems out, and you're having to use a lot of your inner strength to actually deal with it. It seems like you and this particular person that you're dealing with have lost interest in each other. You can see this woman's face is turned away from that man. So you'll seem to be doing things, leading different lives, and either one of you are not interested in the other one's, whatever the other one is doing. And maybe this is causing a lot of problems, and this is why you're trying to get that balance back in that relationship. You're trying to bring healing into that relationship, really, with that Temperance card. You've got the Hermit card there, and you've got the Page of Cups. So it looks like, with that Page of Cups, maybe an apology coming in. Maybe there were some problems, and maybe this person is bringing an apology, or you are trying to make an apology. The Hermit card is showing that you're spending a lot of time by yourself. You are trying to work on that relationship. But you're also looking for a lot of answers with that Hermit card. And there might be some apology coming in there with that Page of Cups. Now, in the past, you've got the 8 of Swords, and you've got the 6 of Rods. So it seems like you've had a lot of conflict. This person that you're involved in seems to have been really controlling. You can see there, this man is holding this woman down and not really letting her go. So maybe you are not free to do what you want, and this has raised a lot of conflict. This person seems to be controlling your every move. But there seems to have been some kind of reconciliation that happened. So after the problems, you'll seem to have laid down your weapons, you'll seem to have stopped fighting, and maybe an apology or reconciliation has come in there. And this seems to be what is going on there with that Page of Cups, that apology coming in there as well. So this person is making some kind of gesture to you, apologizing. And you're hoping that all these conflict and all these problems are behind you. But you are still spending a lot of time by yourself. You're trying to recover from whatever is going on. You might be even thinking about leaving this situation as well and moving away from it. You're certainly coming up with some kind of strategy in order to deal with this, but it looks like you want to move away from whatever this conflict is. You might be taking some time away, a break from each other as well, with that 4 of Swords, to recover, to regain your composure, or even to think up a new strategy. So it looks like you may need to take some time off from each other in order to sort out any conflict. Now, the 4 of Swords comes after the 3 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords is always about conflict, heartbreak. The 4 of Swords is trying to recover from this conflict and heartbreak, and needing some time out in order for you to do that, some time alone to think about what to do. You've got the Knave of Swords. You might be staves, rather. The Knight of Staves. So you might be, and this is the Knight of Wands, really. So you might be thinking of actually doing some travel. You might want your freedom, and you might be thinking on moving on, going and seeing the world as well. So this person that you're dealing with might even be a foreign person, because you've got that Knight of Staves. But this is in your energy, so it looks like maybe you're actually thinking or making plans to do some travel. There's the Ace of Pentacles here coming in. So there could be a new relationship on offer here. Maybe this relationship has run its course, but it seems like there's something new coming in over there with that Ace of Pentacles. So this is, the prospect of somebody new coming in, maybe a new interest. And you might be working with this particular person. Maybe you all just haven't crossed paths at the moment, but there might be that possibility of a new relationship beginning there. It seems like you and this particular person have grown apart. You can see you are taking care of your responsibilities, and they're doing that. But both these people are looking in very different directions, and they're not even really sharing their emotions with each other anymore. And maybe you have started growing apart from this particular person. Now, going into the future and the final outcome, you've got the 7 of Cups over there, the Chariot, and the King of Staves. So it looks like you're looking into all your options. There might be people that you're interested in. You might be spending a lot more time with friends over here, or you might even have, you have an idea about what you want, because he's dreaming up this woman. So you have this perfect idea of a relationship in your head, and you're thinking about it. You're considering it. You're actually making plans, maybe to even leave this relationship. Maybe you're even looking at all into options of everybody around you to try and find somebody that is best suited for you. But it seems like you're daydreaming a lot here. So you are thinking about maybe leaving this relationship. And you've got the Chariot there. So the two of you are having a lot of conflict. You can see these two eagles fighting with each other there. It seems like you need to take control of that situation. And with the Chariot card, since it's being ruled by Cancer, and it rules the home life, there seems to be a lot of conflict within the home. You're trying to take control of that situation, and it seems like you want to move off, leave the situation, and even move out. And that might be something that you are thinking about doing in order for you to end this particular conflict. You've got the King of Staves over here. So there might be an offer that comes in for you. This could be a fire sign person, so you could be looking at Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy coming over here. An offer being made. This person might be somebody you work with, or somebody higher up that you work with in the company, or at your workplace. You admire them quite a bit, and they might make some kind of offer to you. There might be some interest there. This could also be you or your energy and taking control of that situation and deciding that you've had enough, and you are going to emotionally detach from this particular situation. So it looks with the Chariot, once you leave the situation, or if you decide to leave, it looks like there's a new offer that comes in for you there. And you are looking at your options carefully. You are considering all your options as well there. You haven't made any moves, but it seems like you are looking into maybe leaving this particular relationship, taking some time apart there with that Four of Swords as well, and maybe even doing some travel. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Archangel Power Tarot. So the first card is the Peace card, and this is the Death card. So it looks like you are thinking of actually ending this relationship. Release the past. There is a more enriching future. Let go and let God. So it seems like you want to end or sever ties with this particular person and move on. It looks like if you do that, then something else is going to be coming in for you, and that might really be better. You've got the Ten of Gabriel over here, which is the Ten of Rods, or the Ten of Wands. So ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. And working too many hours, trying too hard to please other people. So there might be a lot of conflict and problems within this relationship, and maybe this is the reason why you want to end it, because you've got that Ten of Gabriel, or Ten of Rods, ending that particular situation where there's a lot of problems that you can't seem to cope with. It's overwhelming you a little bit. So I've got the Death card over here, and this is about cutting ties with that particular situation and moving on. And then you've got the Queen of Ariel over here. So nurture yourself and those around you, and the ability to make things more beautiful and practical, and wise advice. So some advice is coming in for you there. Now the Queen of Ariel, which is the Queen of Pentacles, is a very independent woman. So it seems like you have the financial means to actually go ahead and carry on for yourself, or support yourself. And it looks like, the Queen of Pentacles is single. So it looks like you are planning on taking yourself out of the situation. You are financially independent. You will be able to support yourself. You are working. And it seems like you want to end all the problems that are going on, because you've had enough. And so you want to make a clean break from that particular situation. And maybe even, like I said, doing some travel, or taking some time out. The Four of Swords is also, you can see over countryside. So it seems like there might be some travel moving on. And you might even be thinking of a new relationship with somebody that you're working with. So those are the energies for that week, or those 2 weeks. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.